skilled foreign worker annually starting in September on the 21st. The move signed by President Trump is part of a broader push to curb illegal immigration and prioritize American jobs. The Department of Homeland Security will have discretionary power to issue exemptions, but no details have been made public so far. India is expected to be hit the hardest as it accounts for nearly 75% of all H-1B recipients. Industry body NASSCOM has raised serious concerns, warning of immediate business disruption, especially for ongoing US projects. The one-day implementation window has created widespread uncertainty for companies, professionals and students alike. Indian IT giants like TCS, Infosys and HCL, among the top H-1B sponsors, are now preparing for rapid transitions. NASSCOM stressed that such abrupt policy shifts could weaken America's innovation ecosystem and impact global tech partnerships. We are once again joined by Major General Kochhar. Major General, India accounts for 75% of all H-1B recipients. How big is the shockwave for Indian and IT tech professionals here?
I think it's a very significant figure we are talking of. If it is around 75%, I visualize H-1B visa, approximately 3 lakh Indians would be affected annually. And if you take it on a new entrants who are wanting to come inside or who would have just come inside, it will be around 60,000 to 70,000 or maybe touching a lakh. So we have a figure of roughly, you say, 2 to 2.5 lakhs, as a rough estimate, the bound of people who are going to be affected. And not only these people, this has a multiplier effect because the families also get affected because all these remittances are coming to India in foreign exchange, and the families, number of families in India are also directly dependent upon those people who are working, those family members who are working in the United States. Sector-wise, if we have a look, you can divide this entire problem into technical and the non-technical sectors. You can also categorize them as per the level of entry. People are entering at the junior level, the middle level, and the senior level. And of course, the states in India which would be directly impacted, the more impact is going to be felt in the southern states, where people in large numbers are actually going for high-tech sort of a job. And I think this has not been handled very well by Trump. You just can't give a short window of a few days and say that you're going to implement it. When you announce a change, because it's a major change, it's a major change in the foreign policy of the United States. Possibly those stakeholders like India, because we are talking about 75% of these Indians are affected by H-1B visa. The stakeholders must also be consulted and their concerns must also be taken into account. See, if you are two friendly countries, I can understand if you are two countries who are at loggerheads with each other, something like China and the United States.
Yes.
But considering the relationship the United States enjoys with India, I don't think this is a very right step to cement our friendship even stronger, because just yesterday we felt the impact of the Chabahar port.
Yes.
Those loan or those companies who got the waiver there are subjected to again sanctions now, and we'll have to move away from working with Iran on that port. And now we hear the H-1B visa. So I think these are the coercive measures and which should not be taken in a haste.
Yes, thank you very much. Dr. Kochhar, thank you for joining us on the programme. We now move over to Europe, where a cyber attack has disrupted operations at several major European airports, including London's Heathrow and Brussels, causing flight delays and cancellations. The attack targeted Collins Aerospace that provides check-in and boarding systems and is used by multiple airlines globally. Heathrow has warned its passengers that departures may be delayed, while Brussels and Berlin airports have also reported system failures. Let's listen in to a few passengers who were affected because of these cyber attacks.
Also, ich finde schon grundsätzlich eine Sauerei, wer so etwas veranstaltet. Das ist erstmal so unschuldige Menschen dort einbeziehen in ihre Probleme, die die haben wahrscheinlich. Also von der Sache her ist es für mich nie nachvollziehbar und auch unverständlich. Kann ich nie verstehen, dass sowas gemacht wird. So, und mir ist es nur unerklärbar bei dem Stand.
Um 8:15 ungefähr hier im Berliner Flughafen angekommen und nein, uns wurde noch nichts gesagt, außer technischer Defekt. Online liest man natürlich, dass wohl möglicherweise ein Cyberangriff war und jetzt warten wir, was hier... Ja, ist ja, glaube ich, also ich arbeite privat oder halt beruflich im Shoppingcenter und von daher, sag ich mal, ist eine ähnliche Situation. Da muss man natürlich immer überlegen, will man das vielleicht jetzt Leute irgendwie schon vorher sich Gedanken machen oder dass eine ruhige Situation ist wie jetzt, also von daher... Für mich ist das nachvollziehbar, dass es so ist, wie es jetzt ist.
Additionally, Dublin Airport too has warned that flight operations may be temporarily impacted. In a statement posted on X, it said that Terminal 2 at Dublin Airport was evacuated this morning as a safety precaution. Meanwhile, officials continue to monitor the situation, with British Transport Minister receiving regular updates. No indications of threats to Polish airports were reported, however. Well, that is all that we have time for, but we will continue